Ooh, wow, it is a lot darker than it was a second ago on my camera, on my phone, whatever you want to call it. Sorry, guys. Once I started the video recording, the light just, stopped. So I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, it's kind of a rainy evening, and I apologize for the darkness. So today I wanted to do a quick spoiler-free reviews of a couple of books that I got from Booksparks last month. So first I'll talk about Woman Number 17 by Eden Lepucki. This book is interesting. I had trouble even trying to figure out how I wanted to rate and review this. So this is about a middle-aged woman who was recently separated from her husband, and she has an almost 3-year-old son and an 18-year-old son. And the 18-year-old is a selective mute, or has selective mutism. She decides to put a Craigslist ad up for a nanny. She is trying to write a book, and she just needs some help with her young son and just some help around the house and stuff. So the woman number 17 is Lady, and a young woman named S. I'm hearing noises in the house and it's distracted me. I'm sorry. I forgot to close my bedroom door. So S answers the ad, and Lady goes ahead and hires her without checking her references or looking into her at all. And so first of all, I expected this to be more creepy than it was, and I don't know if the fact that I did not find it creepy says that I've been reading too many thrillers, or that I'm getting too old and things just don't bother me anymore, or maybe it just wasn't all that creepy, which, yeah, I just didn't think it was all that creepy. They are interesting characters. They aren't necessarily likable characters, but they are interesting. And, it was kind of an interesting look at mother-daughter relationships, and mother-son, with the 18-year-old. But, I enjoyed it. It was very readable. I didn't find it boring, although it wasn't really a book where I felt like a lot was happening. There wasn't a whole lot going on. It was sort of slow moving, but at the same time, it was really well paced in my opinion, and an enjoyable read. I don't feel like it was a waste of time. I enjoyed it. It was definitely made me think, although it was mostly just what was the point of this book? What is it supposed to be about? What is the author trying to tell you? But for me, it wasn't a negative experience. It was just kind of a confusing experience. I'm making this sound. I gave it 3.5 stars. I feel like I'm making it sound horrible. It wasn't horrible at all. I really enjoyed it. It just kind of left me feeling like I don't know what to say about this. But I enjoyed it very much, and it's a beautiful cover. I don't think I'm going to be reading this again, so I will be passing this book along. Next was In This Moment by Karma Brown. This was my top May read. I think I did mention it a little bit in my May wrap-up. I really, really enjoyed this, guys. So this is about Meg Pepper, She is driving her, no, she was picking up her daughter from school, and I feel like I'm blocking what little light I have in here. And she stops and waves a teenage boy across the street, and she did not realize that someone was coming the other way, who was texting and driving, and the boy gets hit and is very, very badly injured. And this book just kind of follows Meg's family and community in the aftermath of this event. And I found it to be really moving and relatable, and it was a really quick read. I thought the writing was incredible. This is the first book I've read by Karma Brown. I have heard since then that she has 2 more books, so I will definitely be looking for those and reading those in the future, hopefully. There's not I can't really go into a whole lot of detail about this because I don't want to spoil anything, but I really found it to be, I wouldn't call it a thriller. It's contemporary, but there was a lot going on. And I really liked this. I did not want it to end. I really enjoyed the characters. I want to know what happens after this. I would love a sequel or a novella or something. It doesn't have to be a full novel. I just want to know more about what happens with the family afterwards. Yeah, so I did mention this in my May wrap up too, I think, but I'm going to be doing a traveling book with this, where I've written down names and addresses in the front of who it's going to be going to. It's going to be going to 3 more people. I read it, and then I decided I wanted to do this traveling book with it, so I went back through real quick and did some highlighting and wrote some notes, and then I'm going to send it to the next person, and they're going to read it and write notes, and then they're going to send it on to the next person. That's going to happen with 3 people, and then they're going to send it back to me, and I get to keep it, and I'll do a flip-through video or something, and yeah, I might do more of those in the future, because it sounds like a lot of fun, and Julie from Pages and Pens did it recently, and yeah, it just sounds like a lot of fun. Last, I'm going to just tell you real quick, I'm currently reading 3 books, but I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. There we go. I'm currently reading The Marriage Pact by Michelle Richmond. I got this from NetGalley, and I'm halfway through, and I'm really enjoying it. It's really interesting and intriguing, and it's like a psychological thriller sort of thing, and it's basically about this couple that gets married and is invited to join a group of married couples, and the point of the group is to kind of help these couples stay married, and it's sort of like they kind of get caught up in this and agree to join this group without really knowing exactly what it is, and it sort of turns out, or it doesn't sort of, and this isn't a spoiler, right away, it's basically like a marriage cult. It really reminds me of Scientology, but it's all surrounding marriage. It has nothing to do with religion. It's all about marriage and keeping your marriage going, and there's all these weird rules about what you have to do to keep this marriage going for... I'm hearing my kids outside, sorry. Distractions. It's a wonder I get any reading done in this house. So, like, for example, they have to buy presents for each other every single month. I apologize for my kid getting loud in the background. Apparently she has to pee. So anyway, this is my life. Okay, so they have to buy presents for each other every month. And if one of them fails to buy a present for their spouse, like 2 months out of a certain period of time, then they have like a certain repercussion. And if they miss 3 months out of a certain period of time, then there's a worse repercussion. And so anyway, it's really weird and creepy and in a good way, obviously. And if you're into thrillers and creepy books and psychological weirdness, if you're into cults, and if Scientology intrigues you because you don't know how this kind of crap happens, I definitely recommend this. And I'm not sure when it comes out. I did not check ahead of time because I am a terrible booktuber. But I definitely suggest you check it out. Look it up on Goodreads. It is on Goodreads. It does have a cover art, so look it up on there. And oh, finally, I wanted to mention that I've got my swap partner for the bookswapathon today, and that is Lisa from Books and Smiles. And I was just watching a bunch of her videos, and she just looks like so much fun, and we've messaged a little bit on Goodreads. I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to this. My kid is acting crazy, and she wants me to read to her. So I'm going to end this video and read to her. And yes, I'm sorry, I'm extremely distracted right this second, and I can't edit. But I think I've said everything I wanted to say. I will link Lisa's channel down below, and let me know what's going on with you and what you're reading, and if any of these books that I've mentioned sound good to you. And I will talk to you later.